serve the Omnissiah.
Right, the Void Admiral. The Skitarii have located the burial chamber of Void Admiral Agrolekh, Prime Hermeticon Capri, advocates leading a mission to destroy the Necron Lord and strike a blow against the Necrons in the tomb of Agrolekh. Oh, diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much, Sheilab. I have got my tea. Right. Okay, let us get in this. This is going to be a hard one, but I think we're up to it. Void Admiral Agrolekh may be a difficult one, though, so we'll see. Womp, womp, womp. Womp, womp, womp. There we go. I think that's going to be good enough. Yes, indeed. Let us begin. Occam asked, Aavak, I need a name for a fire horse. Fire horse? In what language? You often speak to me in Welsh. You're asking me for a Welsh name for a fire horse. Oh, no, that's rude. Really, Leafin but Stallion? That's kind of rude, but in a very lowbrow way. I was at least going for highbrow rudeness. You know what's that? He still has 40 HP, 5 armor, and hits like a train full of trains. So be careful. I will indeed be careful. Ember, Cinder. Like if you're looking for English names, Ember, Cinder, Scorch. You could kind of go. And what I like to do is when I'm naming something, if it's like a flaming whatever, I'd go for something that it's kind of tangentially related. So ash, because fire leaves ash. Things like that. I wouldn't go straight for flame or anything like that, or I don't know, something to do with hell. I'm sure you could go with something like that. You go with different languages though, like Ignis, obviously. Tarn. Tarn seems a little bit too direct. That's the thing, is if you're going for an English audience, then you can use other direct names like Ignis, like Tarn. But if you're going for the language that the audience is going to be in, then I would go for something around it rather than direct for it. Tinder, that's a lovely name. Yeah, that's wonderful. That's kind of like Ash. You know, again, it's tangentially related. Tinder, that's a really lovely name. Kindle, another awesome name. Well done, guys. I approve. Okay, confirm location of Lord Agrolekh. Skitarii intelligence recovered partial pictographs of the target construct form. Our research suggests Agrolekh was the lord of the Necron fleet. His purpose in the awakening of Silva Tenebris will be clear: to helm their warfleet in expanding this pocket of Necron domination. Adkan unacceptable. Solution incontrovertible. I concur, Prime Hermeticon. He has bested us once before. Not again. We must destroy him. Dispatch the falconeers and muster the hounds. The hunt commences. I like to imagine they're little robot falcons. Inconceivable. Indeed. We have learned a lot since we last encountered Agrolekh, but we know he won't go down without one hell of a fight. A challenge calculated to be worth the risks and resources, Subdomina. Oh, I agree. Agrolekh is a worthwhile target. I just wouldn't put credits on too many men coming back from the attempts. Expenditure of personnel and material calculated as justifiable. I'll pass that on to the men and women risking their lives. No, please don't. They shall rally to the hunting horn and the call to the assembly. The chase begins. Make ready for the unmaking of Agrolekh. Marvelous. Oh, this is just a straight up... Okay, so we're going to be fighting Agrolekh on pretty unfavorable terms, I imagine. Once again. Looks like these scarabs were woken up by their reanimation protocols and continued with their default programming. Finish this statue. The Necrons have covered their tombs in images of themselves, and they still haven't finished. Okay. The chamber appears to be a workshop. A large slab of gleaming metal has been partially carved into a statue of glowering Necron, perhaps Lord Agrolekh. Several scarab constructs are scurrying across the slab, chewing away at the metal as they continue in the process of creating the statue. Cast down idols. The mission is to destroy the statue of Agrolekh, and there is one right here. Blow up the half-finished statue, as the Omnissiah demands. Art acquisition. The slab looks like it is made of precious materials. Secure the chamber and report its position to nearby Skitarii so it can be recovered for use. Gather specimens. The scarab constructs could prove a valuable insight into the working of the Necrons. Acquire a few of them so they can be studied later. They're hard to catch. I wouldn't mind the Blackstone, though. The scarabs are purged with flame and the chamber is secured. The cohort moves on and reports the location to the Skitarii. Though the troops are unable to transport the entire statue back to the tomb entrance, they do recover a substantial amount of rare alloys for the mission's use. Hello, Casa. Goodbye, Casa. Off she goes to lurk. This appears to be a basic linear alpha script, the simplest of the Necron languages, relatively speaking, of course, but it is known from several exemplars. I should be able to translate some of it if you can get me decent pictographs. So the glossy black slabs fill this chamber, arranged in semicircle around the statue of a Necron destroyer armed with a scythe-like weapon. The slabs are inscribed with thousands of Necron runes. Transmit. Take hurried pictographs of the slabs and move on from this sinister place. This is a philosophical text. Lord Agrolekh believes that if Necrons cannot rule the stars, no one should. A yearning for utter desolation. The annihilation of all life. I cannot make out the subtitles, but I'm not sure I want to. Oh, nice. Half CP gauge already. That's very good. Okay, our presence has been noticed. These are troopers from the 7th Hexadecimal Court, Mandible Gamma. They went quite 59 minutes ago. Quiet. A handful of bodies lie in the chamber ahead, evidently Skitarii who were caught in a furious volley of ghost fire. Seal away, seal the chamber so the Necrons cannot enter and other Skitarii can recover the bodies later. Waste not, want not. Check the bodies for useful materials that can be salvaged or morbid curiosity. Examine the bodies to learn more of the cause of death. Waste not, want not. Oh, the dead Skitarii have a few useful items remaining. The brutality and completeness of their deaths is powerfully apparent and weighs on the minds of the cohort. These men and women could die so suddenly. How far away is anyone in the tomb from such a fate? That's a shame. I was hoping for some more gear. Wow, thank you very much, Cancer. The studiest of stud muffins is not a title I believe I deserve, but will accept grudgingly. Moving on. My lord, you make me blush. Extra Necrons in battle. Right, what glyphs have we got? Well, we know this one's a bad one. I think that one's a good one. Yes, Blackstone. Many female ports cover the shell of the Necron panel. Perhaps interfacing could improve the team's performance. Blackstone definitely improves it. Well, take care, Core NXT. Thank you very much for dropping by. You hope the Omnissiah blesses our band of Mechanicus. I do too. We'll go with this one. Extra CP, hooray! We're going to need it, because we're going to be facing a lot more enemies than I would like. Necrons reanimate one turn faster. The grim darkness of Agrolek's tomb is complete in this benighted region. Not only is there a total absence of light, but fluctuating red levels are interfering with the cohort's optical augmentations. Even the team's own light sources do not penetrate the unnatural gloom. They must traverse the next area blind. So instead, another path. Blindly go. Or boldly go. Blindly go is probably just as that. Stride into the darkness. The faithful of Mars do not fear darkness, and they must move swiftly to their objective. That's fine. I wanted the initiative for the next battle. Minus 3 HP is nothing for us. So, when we enter this fight, we should be on top. Location confirmed. Energy reading spiking. Core Venator in full effect.
We are infested insects to be expunged.
Okay. damned creature has been watching us since we entered the tomb. It's been ready for us since the start. The quarry that knows it is hunted makes for a sweeter kill. Formulate target solutions. Now the prey is at bay.
I have awoken into the company of these fleshly vermin. Tomorrow we conquer. Today we clear the filth from our doorstep.
Oh, I wouldn't get too ahead of yourself. Recollections of Inquisitor Brand, Chapter 87. Of all creations most foul, I behold the Lord of all, and knew that I was dead. We have been here before, Magos, but we are better prepared now. What are your orders? Dominated by the immense form of Lord Agrolekh, surrounded by images of the Necron war fleets conquering the stars. Death, up close. Charge in with righteous wrath and engage at close range. Stay at range. Hold back and engage the enemy from range. Pray for deliverance. Speak the fourth psalm of protection from the Omnissiah's foes before engaging. Do not go in with your souls unarmored. Stay at range. Extra Necrons in battle. With the discipline of true science of Mars, the Cohort holds back to unleash volleys of fire into the Necron Lord. Aavak, tell us the truth. You were the voice actor for Agrolekh. I wish. You like streaming through the night, don't you, Mr. Aavak? Yes, I do. Kill or destroy target. I mean, isn't that exactly? I'm confused. Belial, I want you there. Leafin, I want you there. Sorry, LMC, I want you there. Leafin, I want you here. I would also like no Skitarii in this. I don't know, maybe. No, this should be good. Up to 5. Right, we should be able to get within range and do a bit of damage from this distance. I want to know what your current armor is. Physical. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Okay. If I move up there, I'll be able to hit you with both weapons. Perfect, go. Use this, please. Four to 5. Make it so. 5. Critical damage. Nice. 12 to 14. Do it. 14. Very nice. Grab this cognition point, please. Grab an extra cognition point, please. Wallop it with an axe. And with that, wallop it again. Nice. And then bail. Bail all the way down here, please. Actually, you don't need to go that far. Agrolek's not going to be able to get to you. Alright, I think that's good enough for us. It's a good first move. Grab a cognition point from there, because I'm not going to be going back that way. There's no point in using my main weapon on Agrolekh right now. Because it's physical. And by main weapon, I mean my flamer. Just go ahead and move up. Use this. 45 damage, please. 5 damage again. Beautiful amount of damage in. Well played. Well played indeed. We are going to instead move over to you. I planned this quite poorly. It's my own fault there. Go ahead and wallop you. And it's down. I'm going to grab another cognition point. Use my mechadendrite to take it out. And then I'm going to draw back. Yes. Get out of the way that Agrolekh could actually get to you. Good enough. And what I need from you is to get close enough to be able to use your main weapon. That would take one, but I would gain that point back. Do it. Now I'm going to go this route specifically because it's going to get me a lot of opportunity to recharge my units. Go ahead. Collect that cognition point, please. At this point, I've got enough points to be able to finish you off. I think. Move up. Use. I can hit you with both. Use this to give me 2 extra energy damage on my attacks. Open up with the 11 to 13. I'm going to need max damage, please. 13. Fantastic. Follow up. 3 to 4. I literally cannot do... Ah, damn it. I need to step a little bit further toward you, but that's fine. Just enough to get in close. I literally cannot fail to take you out. And it was a critical hit. So much for it hits like a train full of trains. Didn't even get to move. Didn't even get a chance to move. Ah. Glorious. Lord Agrolekh falls. Spewing sparks and fire, the Void Admiral collapses in a heap of wreckage that begins to teleport away, piece by piece, revealing for a moment the complex working of the war form underneath. Finally, Agrolekh is no more. In a burst of terminal data that leaves an echo of his death etched into the noosphere. I did this mission earlier than you. It was much weaker. Target inversion achieved. Hunt complete. Boss? What boss? Indeed. Mind you, I'm only on like the 10th or 11th mission so far. It's just that I've used a lot of Blackstone. I've made a point of gathering as much as I could. The Void Admiral has fallen. The Necrons of Silva Tenebris have lost their fleet commander. Prey tracked from quarrying to unmaking. Beaten into open and chased down for the kill. 84% hunt efficiency. Logged for future analysis. The Skitarii in the Tomb of Agrolekh are reporting decreased coordination amongst the awakening construct. Consolidation activity, not the concern of Prime Hermeticon. Key target acquisition ongoing. There will come another beast. There will come another hunt. Hey, Snow Fenrir. Yeah, I've swum for a long time. Oh, man, I should have healed you when I had the chance. Oh, we only got 100 Blackstone for killing him? Wow. That's cheap. Soup cheap. That I'm happy with, though. Litany of Life restore 15 HP on an active unit. Yeah, that was my 10th mission. Not bad.